The Bitcoin chart is approaching a zone that when we all look at this chart, it will be defined as a historical opportunity. In today's Bitcoin Fibonacci video, we will explain the market structure that will change everything. Today is 20th June 2026, and this setup is not only about price, it's also about time. Because our expectation is that timing-wise, Bitcoin is approaching a major yearly reversal bottom around the seasonal period of 21st June, summer solstice. Stay with us, because the final piece of the puzzle combines lower time frame analysis, Fibonacci, and higher time frame market structure into one projected reversal zone, and that will completely change how you look at the Bitcoin chart. Let's break it down. First, start by defining the market structure using swing charts. The yearly swing chart is clearly in an uptrend. However, since making the all-time high of 125,761 on 6 October 2025, Bitcoin market structure flipped from an uptrend to a downtrend. This happened when a lower high was made on 12 October 2025 and the 10th October 2025 low. Until recently, the monthly swing chart was undefined, but since June 2026, we are in a confirmed monthly downtrend, and the weekly swing chart, which has been in an unrelenting downtrend for quite some time. So, summing up, yearly uptrend, monthly downtrend, weekly downtrend. As retail traders, we don't want to be fighting against the monthly and weekly downtrend. Now, we drill down to the daily chart. When you understand 2026 price action in the context of our higher time frame analysis, everything starts clicking into place, and you begin to see what more than 95% of traders and investors are currently missing. Only our viewers will be able to take advantage of this information. Just quickly, if you enjoy this style of Fibonacci swing trading and price action analysis, subscribe to our channel, and we also produce a newsletter, link in the description. Since the yearly high 14th January at $97,900, Bitcoin fell hard to the 6th February low at $60,000 precisely. But for much of the year, price has been dominated by the range created between the 1st February high and the 6th February low. Price action has consolidated in February's dominant range for much of 2026. Whilst it has tested both sides, February's high and low, price continues to be drawn back into the range like a magnet. On 5th June, we made a new yearly low, but with Bitcoin trading around $63,385, price has moved back into this range. We need to explain what is happening here. Buyers keep defending price from going lower, but are fighting against the weekly and monthly trend. Any upside move is currently being controlled by the Fibonacci resistance zone between 66,337 and 67,348, the 2026 anchored VWAP, and the higher Fibonacci resistance region between 78,215 and 78,390. On the downside, we have strong Fibonacci support between 60,192 and 60,641. Now you understand the 2026 price action. Here is the aha moment you don't want to miss. We know the yearly trend is up, and since making the all-time high on 6 October 2025, Bitcoin has been playing out a higher time frame ABC pattern. Here's how it looks. From the all-time high at 125,761, Bitcoin descended to a low on 21 November at $80,523. That is a range of $45,238. That November low was wave A. The market then rallied to 4th December high, reaching a peak of $99,000. That was wave B. If wave C develops with similar or equal range to wave A, projecting that same $45,238 decline from the December rally high at $99,000 gives a projected completion zone at $53,762. In short, since making an all-time high, Bitcoin's market structure has been playing out a higher time frame ABC market correction. The projected second leg down becomes equal in range to the first leg down, and when we add our Fibonacci calculation, this forms our Fibonacci support zone 2 and our anticipated yearly reversal bottom that you see on our chart. So, let's sum up. Bitcoin will struggle to move higher. It continues to face heavy resistance overhead, and with the monthly and weekly swings are in a confirmed downtrend, so we still expect selling pressure for now. We also expect both the Fibonacci support zone 1 and the 5th June yearly low to break. The Bitcoin market will make one final liquidity sweep down to wipe out weak buyers at the Fibonacci zone 2 between $53,761 and $54,092. This will not only be Bitcoin's yearly bottom, but also a pivotal reversal point for Bitcoin to move higher. In other words, as we write this analysis on 20th June 2026, this final liquidity sweep lower could complete this higher time frame correction at the right time window, and this will be Bitcoin's cycle low. If this plays out as we anticipate, our target remains the Fibonacci support region around $54,000. We'll be watching for this price zone to be not only a yearly reversal low, but also the beginning of a new expansion phase higher. Not because the price reached a number, but because structure, timing, and Fibonacci would finally be aligning. On completion of this anticipated move, and once the market has digested this, it can start building a stronger market structure to move higher and start challenging all the resistance overhead. This will flip from seller control to buyer control. You now know more information about Bitcoin than over 95% of traders and investors. If you found this analysis useful, comment below. Do you think Bitcoin bottoms at 60K, or does the full move complete closer to 54K? Or perhaps you think we are wrong and it will go lower. We'd love to share your Bitcoin price prediction. Don't forget to subscribe to our daily crypto chart analysis, where we focus on Fibonacci, swings, and price action instead of hype. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.